again, we are we are going to try this again. So we're doing everybody welcome in Picking Hall's Got First. I am going to I'm going to attempt a chicken coaster today. So we can all debate whether the chicken or the egg came first, because that is actually what the first line in this pattern is that this person wrote. I'm actually going to do chicken coasters for a lady that I work with. I'm going to make probably the brown one, the black one, the white one, and probably make her 6, 2 white, 2 black, 2 brown. Hi, Fairy Dust. How are you doing? Nova says the egg came first. That is perfectly fine. But then how did the egg hatch? Because how did it stay warm? He said it was the egg of a different animal that mutated. I can go with that. So I'm going to do the white chicken coaster first. This is for her birthdays, and I don't think she watches me on YouTube or Twitch, so she won't know. I love this cotton in white. And then both of these are Lily Sugar and Cream, but I'm only going to need scraps of this. This is a red, and I'm sure it's not red. It's probably like brick or something. And this is yellow, which is a gold color. And I'm only going to need scraps of those, so I'm really not really worried about that. I'm using a 3.5 millimeter hook. She says 3.75, but we're all going to do what we want to do. Darning needle and a pair of scissors. And I do have a couple stitch markers just in case. You are relaxing in bed. That is good. I'm glad to see that you're relaxing, because every time I seem to talk to you, you're always like on the go. You're relaxing before you have to go do something really like mow the yard or something like that. So it's nice that you're relaxing and taking some time off to self-care. We all need it. I need it. Biscuit's going to need it before the end of the day, because he's going to get his butt in trouble. So let's see. We are going to start this. And I haven't done this, and I had a different chicken idea last night, and it didn't work out to the way I wanted to do it. So we're doing this chicken because I'm sure she'll love this chicken. So, and yes, all the girls at work will be like, why didn't you tell us? And I've been like, it was a last minute decision. We'll probably all go in and get her something for a gift. But, it'll probably be a gift card or something for a restaurant. You're going to have to pay attention to your hands more now. Oh, that's right, because we changed everything. So my face cam went up here, and my hand cam is back there. So now this is my face cam, and this is my hand cam. So now I have to make sure that my hands are actually in view so that you guys can see it. Oh, okay. So, since this is a free pattern, I'm using the magic circle method, a chain 3, and then I'm going to put 11 more double crochets into this same ring, and then we're going to slip stitch into the top of the chain 3. So, I feel like I've accomplished a lot this morning. I got up, went to the grocery store, a very small grocery order. And put gas in the car, and came home, ate breakfast, put the groceries away, then ate breakfast. So I feel very accomplished in that part. I am going to go through some clothes today, and what I don't need, I am going to donate or decide if it's even worth like putting in a yard sale or anything like that. So things like that. That's what I'm going to do for the day. And we probably are going to do a chicken craft tomorrow. I just don't know what kind of chicken craft we're doing, because this weekend is the weekend of the chicken. The weekend of the chicken. 6, 7, 8, 10. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So we should have 12. So I'm going to pull tight, and we are going to slip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And so I was in Crafty Stream last night, and I just have to say this because he was talking about Spaceballs 2 is coming out. And so Papa and I were talking about it. My black light is yellow. Okay, hold on. It's white. No, it's white. And, oh, okay. And I was telling him that, yeah, they're actually doing a Princess Bride 2 also, The Heir of the Queen. And I said something about, I'd be upset if they really messed it up. Now, Spaceballs, it's Mel Brooks is going to be in it, so I'm sure. You know what? I'm going to do one more, and I am going to not count that first chain as, because I can get it in there. I just, for some odd reason, it doesn't want to go in there today. I don't know. We're going to do chain 3. I'm going to skip over it and go into the next one. Maybe it just needs to be a sturdier cotton. So let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. We're going to take that out then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I do not know what my problem is this morning. Any other time, I would not have a problem going into the top of this chain 3. I just wouldn't. So, pull that tight. So, I'm kind of looking forward to at least the Princess Bride 2. Spaceballs, I didn't watch that till a few years ago, so it's not really that whatever. I hope he's going to too. I didn't look and see if he was. I just know it's called The Heir of the Queen, and it's got Carrie Yules and the girl in it. And of course we know Andre the Giant's not going to be in it because he's passed away. So I don't know who all they're bringing back for that one. But supposedly in the other one, of course, the only two that are not going to reprise their roles are John Candy and Joan Rivers. Chain 3. And then we're going to, I didn't even look because I'm with you, Fairy Dust. I don't think that if they don't bring him back to do it, they're not going to get the same effect. They're just not. And I actually remember where I saw that movie. Where I remember where I was, where I saw the movie, when the very first time I watched that movie. So, I was actually on my senior cruise. And I guess the ship had a movie theater, and that's where I watched it. So, hey. Just weird things. But I've always liked that movie. I don't think movies like Well, they're probably not going to be able to do them the same. I mean, I can't imagine how Spaceballs 2 is going to do, considering we all know Mel Brooks, at least if you're of our age. You know, I don't see how he's going to sugarcoat anything, make it acceptable. So, but anyway, so we're on the second round of this chicken. And I am so trying to do. Oh, I got to show y'all something that I did when I get to the end of this round. I kind of did my own pattern. For the very first time, I did my own pattern of something. Of course, not really totally. I wouldn't say I sat and slaved over it for hours, but it did take me half a day to figure out how I wanted to do the pattern. But I made my very own sunflower coaster. And I don't know if it looks like a sunflower coaster or if it looks like a sun, just a plain old sun. But I will show it to you because I did finish it. And I wrote the pattern out that I used, but I don't know if I'll ever do anything with it. I'm more of, I had bought a sunflower coaster pattern and I was like, I just couldn't, there was nothing in the pattern that I felt like was, I couldn't wrap my mind around it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. This is my sunflower. And I know it probably, the only thing that makes it sunflowery is the brown and the gold. But I tried to make a picot at the top of here so that the tops would be pointed. But I mean, like I said, I don't think I'm ever going to do anything with it. It would be more for just me. But I wrote down the pattern so I know what I did so I could make 4 more. But I'm really kind of happy with myself because it's not, to me, it wasn't a matter of trying to make something and publish it and whatever. It was more of, can I do it? Can I actually sit down and calmly, which this is all the scratching. So yeah, that's all the scratching. Hey, how are you, Kim? But we're not playing. But I was like, I just want something that is me and fits me. So that's what I did. So we're going to slip stitch into here. I'm good at making my yarn into cakes. Hey, we're all good at something, right? I just haven't found my perfect yet. So, right now it is, I'm good at making my yarn into granny cakes, granny square hats for children. That is my goal right now. Okay. Which reminds me, if KK comes in here, I need to remember to ask her back for my yarn winder. I need to ask her to bring back my yarn winder. So we're going to chain 3. It gives some flower, so I would consider that a win. I still like the flower bucket hat. I would love to know. So was that a free pattern or did you pay for it? Okay, Kim. Because I'm going to say this. I liked the way that the stem went straight down into the hat. So I thought it was a flower, but maybe that's just me because did I call it a banana? I don't think I called it a banana. Did I call it a banana? I thought it was a flower. I just, oh, you made it off the top of your head, off the top of your hat. Oh, it looks like it's a part of it, like totally. Okay, we're in round 3. Okay. So then we're going to do 2 double crochets here. We're just doing I just thought it looked neat because when I did the strawberry hat, I liked the way that the strawberry hat was, but I thought yours looked better. I just like the way your top went off. So, hold on. And I do have to finish Peepop's tomato hat so that she can wear it to the tomato festival. I do have to get that done this weekend. I don't know when the tomato festival is, but I just got to make sure she has a hat for the tomato festival. So she looks like a cute little tomato. And then I was talking to my mom and asked her if somebody could get my sister's grandson's the diameter of his head so I can make him a hat. Because it'd be cute little beach bucket hat. And my mom said he doesn't like hats anymore. He pulls them off. He don't want to have sunglasses on. He don't want to have a hat on. Nothing. You wish you had written down how you made the hat so you could replicate it. When I started making the sunflower, I was like, I was just making it. And then I thought, I better write this down because if I like it, I'll want to make more. I think that if I maybe made this skinnier and maybe made this row, took this row off and made it maybe I don't know. I don't know yet. Maybe made this wider right here instead of chaining like 2 or 3, chain like 4 or 5 right there. So, I don't know. Okay, come here. So that I don't know. I can see where designing something it's not easy. It's not when you're sitting there and you're trying to see if it works. And I mean, Biscuit, honey, stop. Hi, Petey, how are you doing? So, I mean, and I think I did tear it apart a couple times, Fairy Dust. And went back, tried something different. But I liked your hat. See, you could get 1, 2. You just amaze me because your work is really, really good. Amazing. And how are you doing today, Petey? How are you doing? I am just trying to get this 3rd round of this chicken. I think when we get to the 3rd round, yes, we're going to okay, Biscuit, what are you doing? I know, bud. We got to get to 30 stitches. We're not going all the way to the end. We're only going to 30. I know, bud. Because this is the row where we start the chicken part. Thank you for the Thank you for the check-in, Crafty. No, he doesn't. And right now he wishes I would lean back. Oh, I'm doing great. How are you doing? I have a biscuit in front of me, and you're taking a break from the raid train. You've been almost at every stop. I've been just lurking. At least I ended up in Springs this morning, so I don't know. Let's see. 2. So, yeah, I am making a chicken today. We're doing a chicken coaster. There was a detour. Someone had tech issues. Oh. I was wondering because I was like, she wasn't the one that was this morning. So, well, that's okay. This morning when I started streaming, didn't have any music. Then I didn't have any sound. So I was a really great professional this morning. How many raid trains are there? Seems like there's one constantly going on. This one is Supreme's Summer World Tour one. And I think Binge Bear had the one that was going on. I don't know if it was for the whole month of June, but it was a couple weeks, I know for a fact, in June. The Crafting Rainbows raid train. That's what it was. 1, 2, 3. We're going to see if we end on 1, 2, 3. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, so we have 30. Okay. 3 stitches unworked. We're going to turn our work. We're going to chain. I'm chaining 3 and then turning. No, I'm not. I'll turn my work and then chain 3. So, but we have to remember what we're making. 1, 2, 3. I am making a chicken coaster. I'm actually going to make 2 white chickens, 2 brown chickens, and 2 black chickens for a lady that I work for. Her birthday is the 27th of this month, and she loves chickens. She actually has chickens, like a lot of chickens, like 12 chickens, 15 chickens, something like that. Hi, Axis. How are you doing? Grammy has some chicken decor in the kitchen. Well, I give her a chicken last year, a glass chicken, and she just thought that was the coolest thing in the whole wide world. So this year I thought she likes to crochet too, so I think she would like these. Okay, so 1 double crochet in the next stitch. And then we're going to do 2 double crochets in the next stitch. So we're just increasing. We're just not going all the way around the chicken now. We're making the body. So you got breakfast and ran home. What kind of breakfast did you get? Because I'm going to tell y'all, when I went to the grocery store this morning, I went full on kid with adult money, and I got a big box of Lucky Charms. And I had a big bowl of Lucky Charms this morning. And I will say this, I did try to be a reasonable adult, and I did look for the multi-meal, because multi-meal, I love multi-meal, but they didn't have the multi-meal Lucky Charms. And because I would have got a whole big bag. It says my music's playing. I mean, it's pretty low, but it's playing. Um, Now I do love multi-meal because you get the big bag with the bang for your buck. But I was like, didn't see it, so I just kept right on going until I went to the Lucky Charm box. So, hi Panther, how are you doing? Thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you, thank you. Okay, bud. Thank you so much. I had some chaffles, egg cups. Hey, I need to get back into bringing just a little bit more. I'm telling you, the less carbs in my life. I I have a problem. The other day, though, I'm going to say this. I don't know if I used to get this stuff when Papa and I were heavily into keto until he couldn't do it anymore because it was messing with his gallbladder because of the high fat content. Um, but I used to get this big bag of chocolate stuff. It was chocolate, sunflower seeds, quinoa, just pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, slivers of pecans, almonds, whatever, all in it. And I got a bag of it just this last week, and I can't eat it. It doesn't taste the same. It's like they've changed something up in it. I'm boring when it comes to cereal. Frosted Mini Wheats and Raisin Bran are my favorites, so it's usually one of those. Now, see, I was going for Frosted Mini Wheats. If you really want to know, this morning, I was going to be a good girl and give me some Frosted Mini Wheats because Papa wanted Raisin Bran. So I bought him a box of Raisin Bran, and I was going to get Frosted Mini Wheats. And I just saw the Lucky Charms and went straight for them, just like that. So, um, and and I am usually a Frosted Mini Wheat girl. I really do like Frosted Mini Wheats. It's probably one of my, and I like it because the cereal doesn't get so soggy and you still get, the sweetness. When you could do cereal, milk upsets my stomach. It was all about Life, Wheat Chex, Rice Krispies, and Cheerios. Well, and then our grocery store had, like, you could buy the big large boxes and get $2 off of each one if you bought more than 3. I like Cheerios and melted butter. Now that's not a bad thing. It's not. Because yeah, I was going to say it's kind of like a yeah. And it's melting Cheerios and putting Cheerios in melted butter is like you're going to make a Rice Krispie treat, but you just don't add the marshmallows. I mean, that's the way I would look at it. I mean, Papa makes a chocolate sandwich and eats it sometimes. And until I met him, I had never heard of a chocolate sandwich. And I have never, still to this day, have never had a chocolate sandwich. I think when I was young, my parents got me to eat cereal that way. Well, parents have to do what they have to do, right? It is bread. It's just like a grilled cheese sandwich, only instead of the grilled cheesy part, you have a melted chocolate bar. That's what he does. Think of replacing the cheese. Yes. You put ketchup on. Now, I've never heard of that. But see, I'll also dip my chips. I'll like Lay's potato chips and things like that. I'll literally dip those in mustard. Chloe's like, what vortex did I just step into? Chloe, you did not know it could go this direction in my streams, did you? I'm telling you, if we're not talking about yarn, we can. Now, see, I can't do what Papa just said, the Miracle Whip, dipping chips. Oh my gosh, for all of you people out there that live in the South and like Duke's mayonnaise, did you hear they got sold to Advent International? It's a northern conglomerate. So I'm sure that Mrs. Duke, who created Duke's mayonnaise, is rolling over in her grave right now. Y'all did know she's from South Carolina. The Duke's mayonnaise was created in South Carolina. And they convinced her, this is way too much history lesson here, but I'm going to give it to you anyway because, you know, hey, why not? We're here. And we're talking about food. Why did you make that seem like it was going to be something spectacular? Shh. Anyway, it's not really spectacular because a lot of people are wondering if they're going to like change the recipe or they're going to keep it the same, whatever. Because, I mean, basically, Mrs. Duke made sandwiches for people. And somebody told her, you really should stop making the sandwiches and still just sell the mayonnaise, the spread that you have going on there. So she did. And that's how Duke mayonnaise was created. I just ordered 3 balls of Red Heart Granny Square yarn. Can't wait till it comes. I have 2 skeins back there. It's back there. Where did it go? Oh, it's down there. And I haven't tried it out yet to see if I've got the right. I know I probably don't have the right tension. I just don't have any faith in myself that I would have the right tension. 3. I think this is supposed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, and we have 2 more to make. And we did it. You didn't know they made it? Oh, what? I bought mine when Joann's went out of business because I was like, oh, might as well get it now. It's on sale. And that's when I bought it. But I never bought it before because there were people that had tried it. I think Kel's Bells, I was lurking in her stream when it first came out. And Biscuit, honey, stop. She was trying to see if she could, and if y'all are wondering, he's allergic to grass, I really honestly think. And he's chewing his paws, and I can't have him chewing his paws because then he can't walk in the grass because then the grass hurts his feet. She was doing it to see if she could actually end it on and get granny squares out of it. But I think I had to go to work, so I didn't actually get to see the end of that stream, whether it worked for her or not. Let's see. And I'm weaving that in, so I don't have to do it at the end. Okay, so we have 40 stitches. So we are going to turn our work. And I have turned it because this is the wrong side, so this is the right side. Okay, I should have left that on there so I didn't know which was the wrong and which one was the right. So we chain 1. Skip the next stitch. So this next stitch we're going to skip. And we're going to put 6 double crochets in this. So this is we're going to skip this one and we're going to put 6 double crochets into that one right there. And like I said, if you want to make this, it is a free pattern. And so far, it seems pretty self-explanatory, really good. It's really written well. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. So we're going to skip the next stitch and we're going to slip stitch into the following stitch. So there we go. And we're going to do this 7 more times. Okay, repeat between the stars. Okay, so we're going to chain 1, skip a stitch, 6 double crochets. I hope this works out because for some odd reason, I'm feeling a little, oh no, we're not chaining 1. We're skipping a stitch and then we're 6 double crocheting. Let me look at the picture on this little bad boy. Okay, so 1, 2. I don't know how they I all I know is Panther with the Greeny Square yarn, they tell you, I think it's like a 5.5 millimeter hook. Hold on, we'll get it. It's as simple as that. We'll get it. Okay, this is the kind I have, the Greeny Square. No switching, no color switching, just keep on stitching. So you have to use a 5.5 millimeter hook. I want to turn that so it doesn't whatever, or an eye, not an eye hook. And supposedly how you start, I don't know if maybe they have maybe like Mikey from the Crochet Crowd maybe has a video on how to do this. And that's where I would look. I would look on YouTube and see if they have like someone like him doing a video on it, just to see if he might make it easier. 1, 2, 3. Because I know he does a lot of those yarn inspirations, Crochet Crowd, Red Heart things. So he is their spokesperson, I guess. He is affiliated with them. So it's a good thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Biscuit is now like shivering, like he's freezing. And I really don't know if he is cold, but I'm gonna like him. Mikey does have a video on it. Okay, see? 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Hi, Justadane. How are you doing? Nope, do not mind if you lurk. We love lurkers. We love work. Mikey. I want to say his last name is Smalls, but I don't think that's what it is. I think it's something else. Like it begins with an S though. Hi, Bubbles and Honey. How are you doing? And welcome in, Justadane. I would just go to YouTube, and I know this is, I would go to YouTube and probably type in Red Heart Granny all in one square yarn. Yes, there you go. See, I know it begins with an S. Yes, I am. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. So we are just going right along. 1 and then slip stitch. Thank you, Crafty. But he is actually who I watched when I first started crocheting Afghans and things like that, because he does actually do a lot with their patterns. He actually he's on it. But like I said, he's the face of Red Heart. In my opinion, that's what he is. And then I went over and started watching, got a Michael's voucher. I can't wait to spend you and Crafty in those Michael's vouchers. He was just interviewed on Canadian national television. Haven't watched the story yet, but we'll look for it. You did learn how to the resin yesterday. That is great. I'm doing good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sounds like you're doing great. 5 and 6. Picking up sticks. Okay, your video is, what were you playing? Can we ask? What were you playing? We need to know. Just because. I literally honestly had thought oh, if you get the UV resin, also Michaels has a sale for, ooh, wow. Yes, 5, 6, get a crucifix. 1, 2, 3. I actually didn't know Michaels had a sale right now. Hi, Stellar. How are you doing? How is everything going? You made some fruit charms. That is so cool. I can't wait to get your Etsy shop up. I just want to see what all kinds of good stuff you have in there. We were talking about you the other day because you everything's, if nobody has went and ever watched Bubbles, it's she has an amazing stream. She everything's pink. She loves fruit and she tells you like it is. I went to work and was telling everybody about, you tell how you told the kids in your class, ain't nobody gonna do it for you. You got to spend money to make money. And I was like, I just hope that my grandchildren get a teacher like you. Just one that's just totally honest with them, really. I'm trying to learn on how to improve my streaming. Well, I mean it. I mean it. And so I've got to I've got to get my stuff together and get the few hats that I do have for sale. I've got to get them on different places. Like, we've looked into Ko-fi, coffee, whatever you want to call it, Etsy. I can do eBay, things like that. So you're definitely ready to get back to work. You miss the kids. 4, 5, and 6. 2, and we're going to one. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I'm just going to town. So how many of these do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the last one we have to make. Skip a stitch. And my class has always become my besties in doing a Shopify, looking to Poshmark, TikTok shop, Facebook, Instagram, and Macari. I tried to sell some of my crochet stuff on Macari. It might have just been when I did it. I didn't have really good luck, but that's just me. I don't know if I was really the most, what do you want to call it, gung-ho about it. We've been okay. We are a week into getting used to having one less pup in the house. We said goodbye to our sweet. Oh, that is so sad. 4, 5, 6. Those are hard days. Those are hard days. Okay. So we're going to skip a stitch and slip stitch. And then 5 single crochets into the next 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What did I do? Oh, 7 more times. So I've got to make 8. At least I saw that now. At least I saw that now. In happier news, ticket sales are officially live for the Yarny Social. Yay! Yes, you just have to hold on to the memories. Okay. We're going to skip a stitch. Thank goodness I saw that, because I was like, why am I ending so soon? 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I think we got it. Slip stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to do 6. We're going to do okay, let's do this. 1. Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we're going to 6 double crochets in this stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let me catch up with Chad. Parks are great places. I got order a car magnet with my logo. It was just a quick one, but I'll be leaving again now. It seems like a cozy corner Twitch, so thank you. Well, thank you, Justine. Thank you so much. Oh, and thank you for the biddies, Bubbles. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. We know it was a right for her, and she was my shadow and our timekeeper. LOL. She always let us know when it was dinner time and bedtime. You gotta have those. I think double crochet is my favorite type of stitch. If double crochet isn't, half double crochet is my second favorite. 1, 2, 4. Hold on, did I do that one right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we're going to skip a stitch and slip stitch into the top of the third chain. And I know we can't see it because of the way these are, but there's that. And then there's the top of the chain 3. If I can get that in there. And there we go, slip stitch. We've had 13, yes. Half double is your favorite. I like half double because it doesn't grow as fast. I mean, I love double crochets because I'm like, oh, you can get done with a blanket really fast with a double crochet. But single crochets make me think of Blues Muse and him with Crafty would have to correct me, but I believe it was with a 3.5 millimeter hook, and he was doing a blanket, 3.5 millimeter hook, all single crochets. And I was like, that man is just asking for trouble. He'll be working on the blanket for the whole year. At least that's the way I feel about single crochets. Let's see. Cut the yarn and pull through. I feel like I need to get more than just, I've only gotten one part of that. There we go. There we go. So we're going to cut the yarn off and pull through and tie our knot. So this is the top of the head for the chicken. Listen to me, the chicken. And then this is going to be the wattle down here. So with the right side of the word facing you, join the red yarn, which we're using this burnty red color. Let's see. Join the red color at the first stitch of the last row after the slip stitch, where the 8th shell ends. See the next page for guidance. So down here. Yep. Hold on. Oh, yeah, because the wattle's on the bottom. So we are going where the 8th shell ends. So this is where the 8th shell ends. So we're going to go right here. I love that y'all come along with me to learn this. Yesterday, a guy came over to the house to look at our air conditioning. My mother and I had found that we need to replace the unit, and we should also replace the heating unit as well. Ooh, wow. That's a big hit all at once. That is a big hit all at once. Let's see the next page for guidance. Chain 1. Okay, 3, single crochet in the row below the stitch. Let me see the picture of this little bad boy. Okay. So, one. Oh, no, I'm double crocheting. I've got double crochets and half double crochets on the brain. So I'm single crocheting into the row below this stitch. So we're going to go 1, pull that tight, 2, pull that back tight, and 3. There we go. Skip the next stitch, slip stitch. So here's the next stitch, and we're going to slip stitch into this stitch. And then it says cut the yarn, pull through, and weave in the ends on the needle. So we're going to pull through, weave on the ends, and then we'll weave in the ends. And while you're in ends, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to weave in ends. Why do I look so orange? I really do actually look orange in this video. So I'm weaving in my ends so that you, it just makes it easier, more secure for the coaster to last. Because technically, you probably could wash these. And now we weave. Orange, are you glad you didn't choose? Yes, I am. You're too funny. Welcome back, everybody. See, I have to remember there are some of you that aren't in ads. And that when I say stuff, you guys do actually hear me. Did you have a good 4th of July with your family, Axis? I'm assuming you did. I saw the food pictures. I'm like, one day I've just got to go. I've just got to go to 123 Twitch Street and meet your grandma and your mom. So family is very important. My mother always raised us that, because, oh goodness, I thought I chopped my chicken's little waddle off. That me and my sister would only have each other, after she passed. And so I've just always told that to my girls, especially when they would argue. The guy told us the air conditioning unit is really old and the coolant liquid that is in it to fill up is discontinued and now more money. Ooh, wow. Air conditioning units are not cheap. They're not. When Papa and I bought our house, didn't think anything of it because, of course, we had the house inspected before we bought it. And little did I know at the time that you can actually bring in someone, like you can bring in someone to look at your air conditioning. You can pay $50. They'll come in and they'll tell you how good how your air conditioning, how long it's going to last, blah, blah, blah. And that gives you better leverage when you go to the negotiation table over costs. If we would have done that, they probably would have told us, see, when they inspect your house, they just make sure it cools to the right temperature and heats to the right temperature. That's all it is. And that's good. I mean, that's good. You always have to start somewhere. When there's been, maybe broken trust or, issues. It's whatever. But me and my yellow. So I don't know why I threw the red away. We're going to do the comb next, which is at the top of the head. But anyway, yeah, you can have somebody come out and look at your air conditioning unit, and then they can tell you how long it's going to last, and you have better. So we weren't even in the house 2 months, and we had to replace an air unit. That was not fun, because I will tell you, it was over July 4th weekend. Papa and I will disagree on that till Kingdom Come, because he thought it was at a different date, but not me. I remember it because I was working, and he had the holiday weekend, so he was home. What in the world did I do with my end? I mean, if I didn't lose an end, I guess this wouldn't be a brace ring. There it is. There it is. My girls actually give me a book like that for Mother's Day one year. And it's basically, you get to write down all your stories of how you, just things like where you grew up. And really, it's really, really cool. And I've got to finish it because now I have a P-pop. So, third stitch and see the picture for guidance. So 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be right there. Yes. So, you lose ends endlessly. If I'm working, just like if I'm sitting in here and I'm doing it myself and I've got nobody watching me, whatever, it's okay. But the minute I get on here with you guys and I can have it all set up so that I don't lose the ends, and I'm losing an end. I'm telling you, I will lose an end. Completely. Let's see. So we're going to work in the third stitch of the 9th cell. I looked it up. So we're going to chain 1, pull that tight, chain 1. We're going to 2 double crochet, chain 1 into the next stitch. So let me get that underneath there so I can work over that little tail. Work over that little tail. So we're going to 2 double crochet. I feel like I should, so that means we yarn over, insert the hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And then we're going to chain 1, and we're going to do 2 double crochets in the same stitch. And we're going to repeat that 2 more times. And then we're going to slip stitch. And this is the little comb on the top of the chicken's head. And do you know that if a chicken's waddle, I don't know if it's the comb or the waddle, but if it turns blue, your chicken is not doing good. Oh, thank you. Thank you. We will go to my Discord here in a minute because I want to catch up on all the pictures that we have in there. And I know we have some new pictures. So if anybody else has anything else that they want to put in there, you've gotten a couple stitches more before we go in there. So get your stuff posted. Biscuit is toasty behind me. And I'm telling you, I know he's toasty, because he's quit shaking. Plus, I covered him up with a blanket. And then this. Your bot isn't open. You just got a new follow. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Why is it not? Thank you for the follow, Misfit Money Molly. Thank you for the follow, Crochet Bunny. I didn't even see that one either. So my bot's not open. But I'm opening it now. My computer must have restarted because when I did everything, I am so sorry, Crochet Bunny and Misfit Molly, that the notifications didn't come up. I didn't see them. And my ground control's over here, and I think I need to put it over here because that's the way I had it last week. I had my ground control over here so I could see everything, and then I had my video and everything over here. And it worked out better where I could see things when they came up. I'm just so sorry. My one chat is in front of me, but not the ground controls, which is the one that needs to be. Yes, I'm a pro strimmer. I'm a pro strimmer. I think, I don't know where I'm at on my, what do you want to call it? I'm at 767. So I've got to do something because I wanted to do something for 750. So we're going to slip stitch into the next stitch. Just like that. And we're going to cut off and weave in our ends. I'm going to tape an X to your desk so you know where to put your hands. Okay. Crappy doodles. I'm just not used to this. Okay. I'm going to trim this end off because I've worked over that yarn. So that's not going to, it's not going to matter. That's a big comb for that chicken. I feel like, woo. Don't know why I just did that, but it just felt the right thing to do. Okay. And then we're going to go into Discord before I make the beak. We're going to go through some pictures and stuff. And we're going to hope this works because, I mean, so far, so whatever. It's going to be a cute little chicken. I don't know. Is it focused? I don't know. So we're going to see if Discord opens up. And then Discord may not. Oop, 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 oop. Crass. There we go. Let's see. So, yes. I think we saw this the last time. This was upcycling, I believe. Okay, and then this was Axis. And these are the weight. Are these the weights that you did? See, these weights are beautiful. I like them. See, for some odd reason, when you were explaining them, I don't think I really quite understood what you were talking about. So, this is amazing. This is why you probably shouldn't shut down a stream when Axis is giving his address out so that we can go to his family functions. I don't know if Axis would ever let us go to his family functions, but that's beyond the point. So this is Panthera. I love this. I love this. This is so, so cute. So, so cute. I love it. I love it. And then this is the Crafty Cub. He has finished the Nubian shawl. It is beautiful. I love the way these colors worked up. He said He didn't do it on purpose. It all just worked out the way it was supposed to. And he actually used a yarn that he had got in a mystery. I think Grammy or somebody had ordered some yarn. It was mystery yarn, and he decided to use it for this shawl. And he was like, it just worked out. The colors blended so perfectly, and they did. I'm telling you. I mean, the work on this is amazing. And I know it took him a long, long time to do it. I know. So we're going to love it. So, yes. And so, everyone, let's do this. This is self-promote. Okay. So, Stellar Stitch, or Stellar, as I call her, in my Discord, in the self-promote, she is having a Yarny event, a Yarny social. It's a 3-day convention. I'm going to read it all to you. Held near Boise, Idaho. Boise, Idaho, if I could talk. Okay, so through October 23rd to the 25th, and she's teaching 2 classes and vending. So if you want to, you can purchase a ticket. There's all the options to purchase the tickets and find out if that's what you want to do. But I say, hey, it would be a great way to meet people and learn some new things. So we'll have to see. I have to see what everybody's vacations are, but Papa may be driving me to Idaho. I can see it now. But you just never know. You just never know. It'll just depend. Because I do know that also now that we have a baby shower coming, that we've got to all get our real IDs so that we can fly, because we got all these babies. Oh, you have a special guest in the works too. Wow. The last 5th single crochet. So 1, 2, 3. So we're going to do this. I'm going to assume this is what we did. Yes. I just think it's great for people to, because you get to learn different techniques and things like that. But I don't know when my sister's having my niece's baby shower, and we've kind of relegated her to October because November is a very busy month because of the holidays. And P-Pop visits all of her, the other side of her family, her other grandparents and her other aunts and uncles in the month of November. And we get Christmas. But this is going to be a very busy and fun year for the P-Pops. So, yeah, let's see. Okay, chain 1. So, single crochet in the next 2 stitches. We're going to work over the yarn. Ooh, hold on, key lime. Food. Ooh, look at all this pizza. What is going on? Pizza, bubbles and honey with our noodles. And then mushroom and pepperoni mozzarella pizza. Bubbles and honey, finishing off her pink. Axis. Is this breakfast this morning? No, it's not. This is breakfast this morning. Axis. Hi, Urchin Low. How are you doing? Just started my crochet journey yesterday. Wanted to come in. And thank you. Thank you for coming in and watching. We were making a crochet chicken, but we're looking at food. Axis, that is some good looking breakfast. We love food in here. So I hope you love food, because we love food. Yes, welcome to the crochet world. We talk about food. Okay, so that looks really good. We celebrate our anniversary with the Ruth Christa, and oh wow, that looks delicious, Stellar. That looks delicious. I love key lime pie. See, you're gonna have me going out to the grocery store again today. I am going to go back out to the grocery store and get food. But welcome in, Urchin. I hope I said that right. I am making a chicken coaster. This is one of 5, but I'm making this one for us to see. Close enough. Oh, since we're off topic a bit, would you like to help support Brandon? Go check out her. Oh, okay. So blueberry mojitos too. It was heaven. Oh, I'm sure it was. Ruth Chris, we have one, I think, around us somewhere. So, let's see. Is that gonna look right? Let me look at the picture. Yeah, it's gonna look right. Okay. So we are gonna turn our work, and then we are going to single crochet together 2 stitches. So that just means we're going to insert our hook, pull through, insert our hook, pull through, and pull through all 3. I'm assuming with that into the next 2 stitches, and then we're going to slip stitch. Does that look like a beak? I don't think that looks like a beak. I didn't do that right. That does not look like a beak, people. I'm not good at making chicken beaks, I guess. I bought some key lime juice, and making pies is so easy. You guys. I do love key lime pie. It's a good one. It's a good one. So then and then I guess that then we cut yarn, pull through, out needle, and sew and weave in the ends. So here we go. I know this is probably way crazy, but we're going to do that. Then we're going to have the peak. We're going to have the peak on where the little peak on the beak. And then we're going to snip this one because we crocheted over the ends. And then I'm going to sew this one in and maybe make it look a little different. A chicken coop has 2 doors because if it had 4, it would be a chicken sedan. Hey. Oh, Lordy day. I love it. Love it. And you know what? To be honest, I don't think it looks that bad. Why is this not focusing? To me, it just doesn't look like it's focusing. Okay. Let's see. Okay. And this is our first chicken. I don't know if I like that beak, but I mean, it's my first beak. It's not perfect, but you know, chickens are organic, and there's always, they all look different. They don't all look alike. So, what are we thinking? Good. Like I said, the yellow and the red, you don't need very much of it, and it was very little of the white yarn that I used. So, the pattern is pinned at the top of the street. Why am I yawning? So, I am going to say this. I think that I've got a lot of things that I want to get done today, and I love, let's see. Papa's gonna kick my boot. He's gonna kick my boot. Back to Twitch. That's not what I wanted. Mute channel. So let's see. I'm on summer vacation until August 4th, but usually I do work on weekends and I just stay protected. So we are going to raid out to MS Creates. And she is a part of the Crafty Collective. Tomorrow I will be back with another. Like I said, this is going to be a chicken weekend, and tomorrow we may go a little bit longer. But since I do have things that I want to get done today, and they do have a raid train on right now, I will take you guys to let's see. If I can get to my dashboard, I would love it a lot. So anyway, we're going to go to MS Creates. Let's do this. Everybody that, hold on. Let's do this. Everybody that is going to raid over, just copy that, and we will raid over into her channel. What in the heck am I doing? I thought. There we go. And we will raid over there, give her some love and everything like that. Y'all have a wonderful day. I will see you tomorrow. I'm sorry this was such a short stream, but y'all have a great day, and I will see you later. Huh? I know I go a little bit too fast for myself sometimes.